When we walked into the hotel, it was very beautiful, very light
It more
colors.
than lived up to the review it got on TripAdvisor before booking.
I would
The
recommend
location
this
is
hotel.
great.
The only drawback being we were on the 3rd floor directly above the hotel restaurant, and our room smelled of food the whole time.
TripAdvisor started, the idea probably came in 1999 when I was going on vacation. I really wanted to know whether the place I was going was any good, and my wife was the smart one in the family and said, you can do a better job at building literally a better search engine for travel.
TripAdvisor is the largest online community to find information about places you'd like to go. If you're planning a trip to any place, we have not only hundreds of hotels in that place, and we can tell you availability, we also have thousands of reviews written by people who have actually been there.
One of the challenges we face as an online travel site is how to display the incredible amount of data that we have to the millions of users that come to the site every single month.
So many people in the company were fans of Google Maps already because they were just sort of clearly the best. When you looked out there, it was the fastest, they were the most detailed, they had, even at the time, practically worldwide coverage. Strategically, we knew we needed this sort of top-tier map implementation.
Well, since the beginning, we were always a social site, and it's been the last few years that people have been hooking up more with what people consider the Facebook apps.
Local Pics is a restaurant application which allows you to go in and rate restaurants. In fact, you can rate 15 of them in 60 seconds, and you can also sort, and you can see your friends' favorites, the community's favorites. We had 1.5 million restaurant ratings and reviews in 4 months, which is 4 times as many as we received in 7 years with having restaurants on TripAdvisor.
The most popular application we have on the social networks is called Cities I Visited, and the whole focus is around a map.
Working with social networks and Google Maps is great. It's very easy to port. The way we've built Cities I Visited is we've sort of wrapped the Google Maps core functionality, we've extended it, and just bringing it into new platforms is very, very easy.
So our first app with Google Maps went out, and we went from 0 to about 5 million downloads in a matter of a couple of months. The second app went from 0 to a couple of million downloads also in a few months.
When Google Maps API releases new features, it's actually really nice because backwards compatibility hasn't been an issue for us. Taking advantage of new features is always easy. It's documented, there's good examples, you can see what to use and how to use it.
4 years ago, we were a couple of dozen people in the company building what was to become this incredible site that we are today, with around 30 million users and 15 million reviews and opinions. So by partnering with Google Maps, it's just allowed us to move that much more quickly that we just simply couldn't do on our own.
Google Maps is just one of the best examples of how to take a product, make it really easy for a developer or a whole company like ours to pull it in, not needing back and forth phone calls with all the support developers and the stuff that so many other products kind of need to be successful, and it was up live on the site, actually in production in a couple of weeks. You can't really, as CEO, look for anything better or simpler than that.